As Fabio said, I'm Professor of Digital Humanities at Durham, and I have had quite a long association, one way or another, with doing work in the areas of digital cultural heritage. I really loved working with archaeologists when we were working with colleagues at the University of Reading on the Roman Silchester dig, which is always remains a very pleasant memory. And one of my postdocs also was an archaeologist herself, and when I went to Durham, she was working with the folks at Dig Ventures, looking at user aspects of digital recording in archaeology, which is what we were doing at Silchester as well. So as I say, I always, I loved working with the archaeologists, largely because I think your passion for your subject matches the one that digital humanists have, and so it's a great partnership in many ways. I'm not going to talk about that specifically today because that's a while ago now, but some of the things I might I can draw upon that experience a little bit. But really, one of the things that I'm particularly interested in at the moment is the question of, let's find my mouse, how physical and digital information environments are related, and equally how we experience them. So in effect, I'm going to kind of start obviously with some of my broad research questions and then talk about some of the work we've been doing recently and much that remains to be done, really. So in many ways, my overriding research question in a lot of my work is, how do we move from physical information environments such as this? So many of, if not all of the pictures that I'm going to talk about today are from the University of Durham, which some of you may know, because obviously we have an excellent archaeology department at Durham, and indeed a very good anthropology one too. So you may have colleagues in Durham and indeed have visited us. But so forgive me if you already know about Durham, but this is a 17th century library, Bishop Cousins Library, which for its time was an amazing piece of information engineering, if you like. We're used to the fact that bookcases should be flat back to the wall in many libraries to enable us to browse them, but that was very new